Good morning. My name is Brother Greg McCann. I'm a missionary of the Sacred Heart, MSC. I've been a missionary of the Sacred Heart for nearly 60 years. During that time I've been a cook, mechanic, musician and teacher, retreat giver. But in 1998 I found myself in China, and I lived in China for 15 years. I went to China with the full intention of spreading God's love, which is our motto as MSCs. And I was in for some big surprises. I first went to a place called Fuzhou, or as the Chinese say, Fuzhou. And that's on the coast near Taiwan. I was there for 6 years, teaching English at the university. And then I moved 2,000 kilometres inland to a place called Zunyi. Zunyi is famous because that's where Mao Zedong was made the president of China. I was there for over 4 years. And from there, I moved to a little town called Tongren. The university there was very small and not a very good university really. But anyway, I went there deliberately because it was near Tongren that the MSCs used to live there. They had the diocese there. They went there in 1922. And they had an orphanage there, and they did a lot of work around the diocese. And, in 1950, 7 of them were murdered, and 50 of them were expelled. And no more MSCs went there to work. A couple got in and out just to say hello, like Dennis Murphy and a few others. But I managed to get in there through the Columbans. I got a job as an English teacher, and so I was very lucky to get back. And all the time I was trying to get back to where the MSCs originally were. Okay, so what did I want to achieve by all of this? Oh well, I was going to spread God's love. That's the big thing, MSC. But the biggest shock and surprise I got was that when I got there, God's love was already there. I can remember a great hymn that I used to sing even as a young novice at Douglas Park. I'd sing, "Where there is charity and love, that's where God is." And when I got to China, I saw heaps of charity and love, especially among my students. And so I thought, well, what's my job? And I realised that my job was to just give the love and charity back in return. And that changed my life. And I learnt that where there is charity and love, that's where God is. And so I can remember the most wonderful thing about 5 years, my second last year at Fuzhou. One of the students came up to me and said, "Mr. McCann," because I wasn't Brother McCann, "Mr. McCann, you really love us, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, James, I really love you."